Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our biology class. Today students, we are going to study about heart. Heart is the major organ of circulatory system. It is a muscular pump which keeps the blood circulating throughout the body. It is located in the thorax slightly at the left side. Now we are going to study about external structure of heart. Heart is conical in shape and it is enclosed in a fibrous bag-like protective covering called pericardium. The space between pericardium and the heart is called pericardial cavity, which is filled with pericardial fluid, which reduces friction. Now we are going to study about internal structure of heart. Firstly, chambers of heart. Heart consists of 4 chambers: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium and left ventricle. Upper chamber is called atrium while the lower chamber is called ventricle. Interatrial septum. Atria are completely separated from each other by a septum called interatrial septum, while interventricular septum separates the 2 ventricles from each other by muscular partition. Valves. Tricuspid valve. The right atrium and the right ventricles are connected by tricuspid valve, while bicuspid valves are between left atrium and left ventricle. Function of ventricle is to prevent backflow of blood from ventricle to atria. Now we are going to study about double circulation. The circulation of blood in our body is called double circulatory system because it circulates blood in 2 separate circuits and enters twice in heart during complete circulation. The 2 circuits in double circulatory system are pulmonary circuit and systemic circuit. Firstly, we are going to study about pulmonary circuit. It transports blood from right ventricle to lungs through pulmonary arteries, while blood flows back to heart in left atrium through pulmonary veins. The deoxygenated blood from all over the body except lungs received in right atrium and then collected into right ventricle upon contraction of ventricle. This deoxygenated blood enters into the pulmonary arch. Pulmonary arch supplied deoxygenated blood to the lungs, where blood gives up its carbon dioxide and receives oxygen from air at capillary level, and the deoxygenated blood now becomes oxygenated, which flow back to the left atrium through pulmonary veins. Now we are going to study about systemic circuit. Circulation of the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle through systemic aorta to all organs of the body and back to the heart by superior and inferior vena cava as deoxygenated blood is called systemic circulation. Now we are going to study about heartbeat. Heart is defined as a pulse of your body or a single short moment or something that acts as a unifying force. When your heart pulses and pumps blood throughout your body, this is an example of a heartbeat. Phases of the heartbeat. Diastole and systole of the heart. Firstly, systole. The systole is a part of the cardiac cycle during which some chambers of the heart muscles contract after refilling with blood, and diastole is a cardiac cycle period of relaxation of the heart muscle accompanied by the filling of the chambers with blood. Diastole is followed in the cardiac cycle by short period of contraction or systole of the heart muscle. As you can see in this picture, heart is pumping blood by rhythmic pulsation throughout the body. Now we are going to study about heart rate. Heart rate is the speed of the heartbeat measured by the number of contractions of the heart per minute. Now we are going to study about variations in heart rate. Firstly, tachycardia. When heart beats very fast, more than 100 beats per minute, it is called tachycardia. Now, causes of the tachycardia includes anemia, diabetes, heart diseases, heavy alcohol use, heavy caffeine use, high blood pressure, overactive or underactive thyroid, and physiological stress or anxiety. Now we are going to study about bradycardia. Bradycardia is taken from the Greek word bradys means slow and cardia means heart, is a resting heart rate of under 60 beats per minute, although it is seldom systematic until the rate drops below 50 beats per minute. As you can see in this picture, Difference between healthy heart and bradycardia. In bradycardia, the sinus node sends out signals too slowly. Now, symptoms of the bradycardia includes lightheadedness or dizziness, easy fatigue, fainting, shortness of breath, chest pain or discomfort, and confusion. Now, we are going to study about blood vessels. A tube through which the blood circulates in the body is called blood vessel. Blood vessels include network of arteries, arterioles, capillaries, venules and veins. Now we are going to study about types of blood vessels. Its types include artery, veins and capillary. Firstly, we are going to study about arteries. Arteries are the blood vessels which carry blood from the heart to all parts of the body. The main artery carries oxygenated blood from the left ventricle to all parts of the body except the lungs. Now we are going to study about veins. Vessels that return blood back to the heart are called veins, or veins are blood vessels that carry blood towards the heart. Most veins carry deoxygenated blood from the tissues back to the heart. Exceptions are the pulmonary and umbilical veins, both of which carry oxygenated blood to the heart. In contrast to veins, arteries carry blood away from the heart. Now we are going to study about capillaries. Capillaries are tiny blood vessels connecting arteries to veins. These blood vessels carry oxygenated nutrients to individual cells throughout the body. Thank you.